Test 1, 2. Test. Whoa. Oh. This. Test.
Test?
Hey,
Test. Testicles?
Testicles. 1, 2. 1, 2. Two testicles.
Hit live. And okay. It should be. I was waiting for it to pop up. Try.
If you're watching this on a VOD, you'll want to skip the next couple minutes.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Welcome,
I need to turn myself up.
welcome to the lobby.
Welcome.
Super chill.
Alright. Alright. I'm assuming. Hizzle. Hizzle? I need different background music. This is driving me nuts. Alright. You're live, I'm assuming?
We're in the lobby. It's super chill in the lobby.
Give me a second. Let me shoot out the blast in Discord.
1 second. That's a lot of seconds. How many seconds do you need?
Give me more seconds! I need more seconds! I need more Gatorades. I just did my count. I only have 4 more after these 2. I'm running low! No!
In the meantime.
Boop! And we are go. Well, we still have like 2 minutes before technically it's midnight, but...
Midnight.
For me.
If you like trailers, and I know you do, hit up the PlayStation YouTube. Because holy crap, they drop like 15 trailers per day.
I haven't seen any.
Because you don't go to the PlayStation channel, you go to the IGN channel, and they suck.
Actually, I don't even go to the IGN channel that much anymore. It just shows up in my feed, man. YouTube never, PlayStation's actually never just shows up in stuff.
You have to sub to their channel so that you.
I am.
And they don't show you when you don't see new videos from them. They launched yesterday. They launched like 30 trailers.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. You linked me the Final you linked me the Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, which we're going to watch the trailer for the final trailer.
Fantasy Origin gameplay?
But we're not going to watch the gameplay. No, because the gameplay trailer sucks compared to the other trailer, which is absolutely amazing.
I'm looking for it. Is it the Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy final trailer?
Yeah, that's what I just got through saying. You didn't hear me?
I know. I was trying to. I'm like, why is it listing why isn't it saying the title 4 times?
Because it's the final trailer.
It's like the final trailer.
It's the final of the final Final Fantasy final trailer.
Okay. The final fantasy trailer.
Exactly.
Welcome to the Hizzle Gaming Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Hitro.
You're Aerith Hizzle, and I'm Hitro.
Oh, fuck. Go football! Yeah!
Football has been absolutely amazing.
I've been hearing a lot of good things because basically everybody who hates certain players is gone. So now it's just like teams that people are like, I'm fine, I don't care. They're fucking fucking Florida's out, and so is some other guy. And I'm like, okay, enjoy.
What? Yeah, every single game last weekend ended in the final seconds.
Okay.
We're not over until the final seconds. Every single game ended either with a field goal at the buzzer or overtime.
Okay.
So 4 divisional playoff games, all going to the final tick of the clock, which is pretty amazing. I honestly, I know we talk about video games a lot, but I honestly don't understand why people who like video games don't like sports. There are a lot of people who hate sports, who love video games. It's weird to me, but
I just never really got into it. Like when I was younger, I was really into the NBA and stuff like that, but then a lot of the players that I really liked then all fucking retired in the early 90s. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, then I'm good.
Yes, this is a Hizzle Gaming Podcast, where we talk about game sales.
And random shit.
PlayStation blog affairs. And we're also newly acquired by Xbox. So that's a thing.
Yeah, we were bought for
99 cents.
99 cents and a slice of cheese pizza. They didn't even spring for the pepperoni.
Yeah, and it may or may not be cold. Cold pizza.
It's 11 degrees outside, by the way.
Hey, you can always move.
That's true.
Yeah. We're going to talk about all that stuff today. We're going to go through some sales. We're going to go through the blog. And if you see your screen, you know. If you're listening to audio, fuck you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Don't fuck you.
I'm kidding.
What? We're not telling you to fuck yourself. We're just telling you to watch it while listening to it.
If you're listening on audio. No, but you could see that the PlayStation Plus games for February dropped. And I heard a bunch of crying on the forums today, and I don't give a damn. And we'll talk about those and what's coming out again. There's a VR MMO. Comes out tomorrow. But it doesn't look that good, so I don't know. But anyways, deals. Look at my deal page. It's just NBA 2K VC. That's all it is. All the way across the screen.
Yeah, by the way, it's the same for me as well.
There's a deal on EA Play, which is 3 months for the price of one. It's $5 for 3 months of EA Play.
Okay.
Which includes the Mass Effect Legendary Collection. It takes Game of the Year. It Takes Two. And other games. Shit, I was trying to think. There's one other EA game. Oh, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So if you haven't played any of those games, you could buy 3 months of EA Play and probably finish all of those for $5. That's a pretty good deal. If you haven't played any of those games. Actually, Mass Effect is 3 games. And It Takes Two is an amazing game. And so is Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order is pretty good. And then, there's a bunch of old EA games on there too. I guess you could mess around with.
The deal of the week is Mortal Kombat 11, where you can get the base game for $10, or you can get the special version of it, the Ultimate, for $15. So, for those who are into those kind of games, there you go. Now, deals! Let's get into the actual deals. Pretty much the same as last week. It's the same sale.
It is the same sale. Yeah, they didn't change it.
But I will say, I did buy Persona 5 Royal Deluxe Edition.
You bought that, huh?
Yes, I did.
I bought some VR stuff.
Alright.
Yeah, I bought Iron Man and Skyrim VR.
Yes, you did.
For super cheap.
Dirt cheap!
Pretty cheap for Skyrim VR, which is like $50. And I think Iron Man is $50 normally also, or $40.
It is, I think it's like $40, I think. Standard.
Yeah, those are some of the most expensive VR games. Because usually VR games aren't even, at normal price, aren't even that much.
Probably doesn't help that their franchise works. Like, I'm honestly surprised if Iron Man wasn't $60 because it's a Marvel game.
Yeah, and I bought something else. I can't remember. That was non-VR.
You bought Starlink.
Starlink, yeah.
You bought Starlink and you played it while you were drunk.
I did, and I think I enjoyed it a lot more when I was drunk than.
You were enjoying a lot more when you're drunk because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot this, and then like you had to jump to dodge something. You'd get hit by it, and then you would jump.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean the game's okay. It's just a world clear.
It's for kids. It's a game for kids.
Oh,
and you can play co-op split screen, so if you have kids, they can like pick up a controller and like play with you.
Exactly.
That's what it's for. That's why they made that game. Well, that, and also you can actually physically connect a ship to your controller and fly it around like you're actually flying like a ship. Like
ship.
Instead of like using the sticks to like jump and turn and stuff, you can use the ship itself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the 6-axis controller or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I bought the digital version, and it came with like all the ships.
Yep.
So even though I don't have the toys, it's like I don't care. I don't need the toys.
Yeah, they gave up on that toy feature pretty early.
It's kind of like that Disney Infinity. Remember that shit? You put like the little figure on the scanner, and then like you play as that guy. Well, see, that game was actually pretty awesome if you had like all the characters because they were all different. But the problem was you had to like you had to like go to the thing and then stand on it and put like the character on the thing, and then it took a while for it to like read it and then like switch characters. So like you couldn't just like turn it off and like digitally swap characters. They didn't let you do that. You actually had to physically have that stupid stand and have all the characters like there physically, which got old after a while because it's like, oh, I'm gonna play Disney Infinity, I have to pull out all these toys because Hitro, I bought all of them. I know. I have every single little figure ever made for that game.
Yeah, you got them for dirt cheap, didn't you? You got them like in a box or something like that.
Yeah, they were 99 cents a pop. Even for like the rarer ones, which I think the GameStop that was in my area just didn't care anymore. They were like, here, go ahead. So like I have like every single one.
Yeah, I remember when Lego tried to do that as well with Lego Dimensions. Because that was the game I really wanted to get into because they had properties in there that I really liked. Because I'm a really big Doctor Who fan, and they had Doctor Who. But then I saw what you had to do. Basically, you had to spend $100 for the game, because it was like $60 for the game and $40 for the device that you plug into your PlayStation, and then you would spend an extra money to buy the shit for the other dimensions. They try to go that route. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm not spending any money on this game. I'm not gonna buy it. But yeah. But yes,
that's a trailer that we'll watch later as well, along with the Final Fantasy trailer. We will watch the Star Wars Skywalker saga, which got a release date and a new trailer. And I heard, and I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I'm not going to spoil myself, but I heard that the gameplay is different than the standard Lego game in some ways.
Really?
So I'm kind of interested to see the gameplay trailer.
Okay.
That it's, yeah.
Yes. Let's see. The Jack and Daxter bundles on here, same as last. I'm pretty sure.
Jack and Daxter.
If you want to play those old ass titles,
let's do a little experiment. Put a little filter on this.
Okay.
PS5 game only. There's only 46 games on sale. I heard good things about Lost in Random. I don't know if you heard anything good about that.
Lost in Random?
Mm-hmm. It's a dice game.
Oh, no, I've never heard of it.
It's an action adventure where citizens' fates are determined by the roll of a dice. It seems like it's something right up my alley. But I never played it, so that's why I was asking whether or not it seems worth it or not. It is on sale.
Rainbow Six Siege is on sale right now for $10.
Yeah.
Mortal Shell. If you didn't pick that up when it was free, well, that's just your fault.
Mortal Shell.
It's on the bottom of the page. The Virtuous Cycle, unless that's like a DLC.
I think it's just.
I think that's DLC.
It's just DLC. You can play poker.
Expansion.
Poker Pretty Girls Battle, Texas Hold'em.
Oh yeah.
PS5 game. It's got a PS5 version for those super fast poker Pretty Girls load times.
Same for also that Hentai versus Evil.
This hentai, that's not even in here. Don't lie.
First page, bottom, third from the bottom.
Oh, it is. Holy shit! $6.99. $69.99. What?
Exactly. Why? Names.
Why is
you got a calling card?
Why is it $69.99, Lames?
Man. But then let's see.
No,
Train World Simulation 2 is on sale for $20.
$6.99 is just a threesome.
Ash and the Evil of the Dead. What? Oh, that's Dead by Daylight. Never mind. Fuck that. Fuck that. I did that. I know there's an Ash or Evil Dead coming out.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be on sale already.
True.
Yeah, most of the PS5 sales are poo-poo for Popo Puffs.
Yep.
So.
Okay, here's a question. What the fuck is that word? Is it made of scat?
I don't know.
Yeah. S-K-Yeah.
Oh, skier? I don't know. It looks dumb. Sorry, but it looks dumb.
Yes, it does.
So yeah,
let's
sales.
try another filter.
All right. What do you got?
Role playing
games? Role playing games?
Sure.
All right. Oops, I got to take off the PS5 filter.
Well, let's see. Persona 5 is on sale.
Oh yeah, $20. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yep, I perked that up. Ooh, Dragon's Dogma is on here for $9.
That's a pretty good deal.
Tales of Vesperia. That's like one of the early ones for that series. Is on here for $9. Pillars of Eternity, the complete edition.
There's the Skyrim VR.
Yeah, I see it. I might pick that up just to have it in my thing whenever I get to VR. I'll be able to play it.
I'm sure it'll be on sale again.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna hold off for now. Let's see. You got.
Apparently, The Division is a role-playing game.
Yes, it is. It looks like.
Shadow of War is an amazing game, by the way. And if you don't own the DLC, that story expansion pass, and I think there's another DLC in here, are very, very good DLCs. If you enjoyed Shadow of War at all, for a couple of bucks, $3, whatever, $3.74, Walmart pricing.
Nice. Walmart pricing indeed. At 74 cents tax. Let's see. You got Dragon Age Inquisition, which is another great deal.
Yeah, that deluxe edition. That holds up today. Like that, if that game came out today, it'd be like one of the most popular or best games. I still think that's one of the best games.
Bunch of Weeb games are currently on sale. Shenmue 3 Story Quest Pack. What? Oh wait, here's a better deal. The BioWare bundle, $12. You get Mass Effect, Andromeda plus Dragon Age Inquisition. That's a pretty good deal. That's a really good deal for those two games. $6 a game? Yeah. That alone there is at least an easy 120 hours.
Yeah, because you get the Game of the Year edition of Dragon Age and the deluxe edition of Andromeda.
Massive. Yep.
Which I don't think that game is terrible. It's not. Listen, I played Mass Effect 1 remastered. Okay, Mass Effect Andromeda is better than Mass Effect 1. I know blasphemy and all that shit, but there are some planets on Mass Effect 1 that are completely fucking empty. Okay? And that is inexcusable in my opinion in that game. And they play very similar. You get in your ship, go to a fucking planet, you drive around on your fucking buggy, and you shoot things, and you shoot shit, and you can do quests. They're basically the same game, except for Mass Effect 1 has a bunch of fucking bloat in it and empty planets, and Andromeda doesn't. So, suck on it, BioWare. I'm just kidding. Suck on it, Andromeda haters. Just because you don't like the way one of the girl characters looks, and they both have that mechanic where you like build relationships with your crewmates and shit. It's basically the same game.
It is the exact same game. It's the same mechanic.
So, and I thought Andromeda had some interesting boss fights.
Oh, I enjoyed Andromeda. I just know that there was a lot of issues because when I played it at launch. But they fixed a lot of the issues since.
It has a multiplayer component too. It's got a little like alien co-op shooter.
Yeah,
thing.
it's the same thing as Mass Effect 3 has, or I should say had. They got rid of that in the Legendary Edition.
Yeah, so it's like, like if you like Mass Effect 1.
Oh, I enjoyed them all. So
I will say also, these two games are on that EA Play service. So if you pay $5 for 3 months, you could play Mass Effect Andromeda, you can play Dragon Age, And you can play Jedi Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. You can play the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which we just talked about. And It Takes Two. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe if you want to try it out for $5 and then come back and buy and actually purchase it, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a good little chance to play those games.
And don't forget, they are currently working on a new Dragon Age.
And a new Mass Effect.
And a new Mass Effect. I hope to God we see some shit from Dragon Age this year at E3. I don't think we will.
You should stop hoping to God, because it's not going to happen.
I know. Like I said, I don't think it will happen, but, you know. Okay, we're going to click one more. And for some reason, this caught my eye. Unique. What the fuck is unique?
Like, exclusive games?
It's in the genre. It's under horror. There's Journey Collector's Edition in here for $15. That's really worth the price. That's a great game. Even though it's old.
I already own that one.
Twin Mirror? What is this? Sam Higgs was done in Basewood, West Virginia. So it looks like it's a horror game. It's by Bandai.
If you want to get an easy platinum, you can buy Idle Champions. And just turn your game on and let it sit.
That's pretty funny.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's an easy. I've been wanting and not buying Dreams for so long because I feel like Dreams is going to be a PlayStation Plus game at some point.
Well, there's a game for you right there, Era. PlayStation VR Worlds.
Oh Lord!
you can go troll other fucking VR players.
I think I actually have a demo of this Worlds on a disc that came with my VR.
Okay.
It came in the box.
There is a game in here called Beautiful Desolation. What the fuck is this game? 80 pages of high-resolution art and 18 tracks of official soundtrack, including a free digital download. An epic adventure story, Mark. Okay. It looks like it's a PC game that got revamped for console.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the PlayStation Plus games for February.
Let's do that. PlayStation February games!
They are UFC 4. EA Sports is in the game. And it's on PlayStation Plus. Planet Coaster Console Edition for PS5 only.
That's going to be rough.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. It's hard to play on a console. It is.
I've played Planet Coaster before, and that game it makes zero sense to me. Like, you have to, if you want to understand how to play Planet Coaster, get ready to spend a few hours on YouTube just trying to figure out controls.
It's definitely a game that you have to dive into completely.
Yep.
And Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, which they already gave this away.
Did they?
Yeah, the Borderlands Handsome Collection had this in it, and they had already given away that on PlayStation Plus. But this is like a standalone.
Because the Tiny Tina's Adventures comes out at the beginning of March.
It's funny because I was trying to think of games that were coming out that they might give away the previous version of. And this one didn't come up. And the only ones that came up were Horizon and Dying Light. And neither one of those are a Plus game. So also on the blog, they have a couple of VR games coming out tomorrow, and also a new trailer for the Legacy of Thieves edition of Uncharted. which I think is out now. I think it came out 20 minutes ago. But I have to go check.
I can check that for you real quick while you talk.
But yeah, there's a Zenith The Last City is an epic VR MMO, and it's basically what you would think. You walk around and you pick up shit and you fight stuff. And
it's available in 23 hours and 34 minutes. So it drops Friday.
Okay. So one more day.
So the same day as Pokemon.
And
so
then
you got a day.
There's Wanderer, which is a time travel action adventure game.
Okay.
In VR. So PlayStation dropping the VR titles this month, as well as the Uncharted. The only console system that's pushing VR. I wonder if they know something that we don't, or that the other gaming companies just don't know. That's alright, because if Microsoft needs VR, they'll just go buy Facebook.
Didn't they buy... I thought they put a stake in Oculus at one time.
No, it was... Who are the two...
I remember they bought into something.
Facebook bought Oculus, but somebody else was trying to get it. I don't think it was Microsoft.
I don't know. I just remember
they could get into VR tech very quickly if they wanted to.
They have some TV show on here listed. M. Night Shyamalan storytelling and thrills of servants. Oh, well, whatever.
And an article about Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, which we're about to watch the Final Fantasy final trailer. In a minute. Final trailer. Yeah, and also Horizon has a couple of articles in here in case you were interested in seeing a couple of screenshots. And I am staying away from it because I don't want to ruin that game, which I'm expecting to probably be in the running for Game of the Year this year.
Oh yeah, it'll easily be up there.
So yeah, speaking of the trailers, let's go ahead and watch this Stranger of Paradise. I'm gonna turn off the
music,
lo-fi, copyright-free garbage music. I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty chill.
It's very chill.
We're gonna watch this trailer. I'm gonna queue it up. I don't know if you want to watch it on your end at the same time.
I'm gonna just say go when they hit play. I see you turn the volume on real quick. All right, I'm good for volume.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And no, you don't kill Chaos.
Risk your lives.
You are Chaos.
Let me realize something. I was wrong before.
I heard this game is not a Souls game. It's a mixture between.
We must become beacons of hope among the chaos that all may look to in times of doubt.
Dante's what's the name? Dante's
Inferno?
But not Dante's.
No, Dante's Inferno. But I know what
Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry
and
Final Fantasy mixture.
Those who are to forge the future mustn't be concerned.
But it has co-op.
Then cut to the chase.
That's something I didn't know.
Yeah,
until like a few days ago.
Be in there until I saw the gameplay trailer the other day.
So it's kind of like maybe closer to Neo.
It's a mercy.
Probably.
Fighting's what I live for.
Looks like you're going to be able to switch between like 2 to 4 classes, I think, instantly.
Oh, she's got a good character model.
I want to see this through to the end.
Okay, so you can is one of 5 playable characters, maybe?
No. I think you play the guy in the middle, the blonde, and then you can switch. Like the more you progress the game, the more classes that you can unlock and learn, and you play through them. Like you can, like the more you play the class and the more abilities you unlock for it. Like you can learn tanking, you can learn DPSing, you can become like a mage, stuff like that. But I think you can switch between all the characters.
Are you ready?
Not all the characters.
Are you ready for this trailer to absolutely go off the rails, Citro?
I'm about to see, I guess.
Where did I come from?
Worse than the Chaos meme.
Jack.
This trailer's about to go completely off the rails.
You play as Jack Garland.
To wander off before long.
Yeah, who's the first boss in Final Fantasy 1?
You'll forgive me. Sarah,
I never played Final Fantasy 1, so that's
spoilers.
This is very
That's okay.
special to you.
It's like I'm never gonna go back to that.
You'll just forget.
Maybe that's what they're gonna do now. Is they're gonna revamp some of the old franchises and give them up-to-date graphics, considering the success of 7.
We're almost there, Jack.
Well, Garland is this is his origin story, kind of like he's the first evil.
Is he gonna eat an egg?
He does something very bad and turns evil.
Okay, so he sits on the egg.
Spoilers. Uh-oh. It's going off the rails.
What the fuck
it's
is
going
this
off the rails.
on?
It's going off the rails.
Oh, great! I'm gonna get copywritten right now.
Just talk over it. Just talk. They can't get it. They're gonna get you for the video anyways. They're gonna get you for the videos anyway. The video playing on is gonna get hit anyway. So
yeah, that is.
Whether there's audio or not, we can mute it and it'd still hit you.
You're not off the hook just yet.
The rest.
That's a good character model right there.
She is a very good character model.
As the world.
And so is she.
I did it my way.
It makes no sense in this context at all, but
it does not make sense at all.
It's awesome though. I know that, like, can you imagine like how pumped you'd get if you were listening to this playing? You're playing Final Fantasy.
Makes no sense.
You're playing Final Fantasy, and all of a sudden you just straight up Frank Sinatra, baby. It's more of a, like, if it was like a Mafia 4 game or something, it would make sense, you know? Listen, Final Fantasy has, like, one of the biggest, most iconic musical scores of all video games.
Wait, isn't that the Crystal Palace from 15?
I don't think so, no. That's him sitting in his thing and right before Final Fantasy 1.
Well, I give it applause. And it comes out on my birthday.
It's a good trailer.
It comes out on my birthday.
Good job, PlayStation, with your trailers. You had 2 fire-ass trailers for that game. So,
okay.
Let's.
the next trailer?
All right, we're headed to the Lego Star Wars gameplay overview.
Lego Star Wars.
It's on the Warner Brother Games channel, direct from the Warner Brothers Games. I have not watched this trailer, but after I heard that Lego Star Wars, the new game, is going to have some batshit crazy stuff in it that Lego games had not done before.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see what this is going to be.
Alright, I got my thing up and ready. And 3, 2, 1, go.
A young dreamer becomes a Jedi Knight.
Also, I heard you can start at 1, or you can start at episode 4, or you can start at episode 7.
I would play through 1 through 7.
Hero rises up to save the galaxy.
1 through 9, you mean? Start at 1?
Or 1 through 9.
In the biggest Lego video game yet, with Lego Star Wars.
But you could start at like 4 and play 4, 5, 6, and then go 1, 2, 3.
Start with Poe Dameron fighting off the First Order in Episode 7. Jump into episode 1 as Qui-Gon and his young
Okay, so was that like third person behind the camera?
Oh, this looks so different.
It's like God of War camera almost.
On a mission that will change the course of the galaxy.
I might actually buy this.
Play through the entire saga and experience the hilarious fun.
Oh! I saw this.
The galaxy,
so sweeter.
Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga lets you experience the many thrills of your favorite battles. New combat mechanics allow for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both big.
It's like a third person behind the shoulder camera.
It is.
They changed it.
String attacks together to
what did you do that for?
Because it's a Lego game.
Qui-Gon, not Qui-Gon, that was Mace Windu earlier with the purple saber. Oh!
New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles.
A third-person shooting mechanics? The fuck?
And if things get too intense, take cover and assess the risks and
cover shooter.
When the time is right, take your shots.
It's a goddamn cover shooter.
React to aimed hits. Because
he shot her in the knee.
Having a good blaster at your side.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
Oh, come on, dude. He had to stylize that.
Against the saga's most sinister villains. Fight like a Jedi Knight.
Shit, Grievous.
Or someone still mastering the
yep.
ways. But a lightsaber isn't the only weapon in a Jedi's arsenal. Remember, the Force is everywhere. Harness its power to lift objects, attack enemies,
yes,
or influence others.
Make them dance.
Yes.
Players can also take their
dance, bitch.
To new heights by progressively unlocking planets as you journey your way through the saga. Just open the holo projector to access the galaxy map and chart your course. Space travel.
Oh my god!
It's huge.
Be prepared to engage in exhilarating dogfights against enemy ships, or take on incredible missions.
Oh my god!
Legendary vehicles. And when you're ready, make your descent to the next adventure.
Ah!
Yes, speeder bikes. Oh shit!
Levels, many with multiple routes to progress through. So you can charge in boldly or find a more stealthy approach.
Yeah, I think I'll enjoy this kind of Lego game more than I do the other ones, because I'm not a big fan of like how the other ones are, because it hurts my eyes after a while. How the camera is.
Yeah, and there's a lot. There's too many puzzly type things, rather than just shooting stuff.
To the desert dunes of Tatooine.
Oh yeah.
To the action and behold the
land speeder.
Open world Tatooine.
Go off the beaten path and take on side missions. Everything from bullseyeing womp rats, facing off against scum and villainy,
Chewbacca,
or pondering the great mysteries of the saga.
Tell me, who shot first? Han! Greedo!
It's Han, you idiot.
The more you explore the galaxy, the greater the rewards. Uncover Kyber bricks to unlock new features.
Oh no. Now we know what you're gonna do for the next 20 days.
Jumping puzzles, oh no.
Whether using a scavenger's net launcher to climb with swift agility, sensing opportunities for impressive shots as a scoundrel, unleashing shock grenades as a bounty hunter, or putting your better half to work as a protocol droid. Each upgrade.
No one likes you, C-3PO.
And ready to take on any challenge.
Wait, upgrades?
And with over 300 characters to unlock, free play mode lets you play as legends
300 characters
of the saga and live out your greatest Star Wars fantasy.
You can play as him.
Oh my god, not Boba, that's
Star Wars: The
Jabba.
Skywalker Saga lets you relive your favorite moments from all 9 films and experience fun and new adventures
Jar Jar.
like never before. On April 5th.
They should have brought it on May the 4th. They could have.
Is yours.
May the 4th would have been a perfect release date for this.
Wow. That is a whole lot different than I was expecting. Mumble mode?
You could remember how the original Legos used to be? The original Lego games used to be like this, where they didn't actually have regular words; they just mumbled.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, they added that to the game, where now you could like turn that mode on. There you go.
Wait. Oh, Luke Skywalker with blue milk minifigure for physical copy of the game.
Exactly.
That is hilarious. Character collection bundle.
Yeah, if you get if you get the physical copy.
So it looks like there's Mandalorian right there, and there's Boba Fett. There's Mandalorian right there. The Bad Batch. That's Rogue One, the middle character in that thing. Classic characters, Trooper fans. Okay, cool.
Let's see. It says The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian Season 1.
I would literally get, if determining on the price of it, I would probably get the deluxe edition just so I could fucking play the damn Mandalorian.
Well, it says Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
The Bad Batch, which I guess is a cartoon.
The Bad Batch is
Netflix?
Is a direct sequel to the Clone Wars one, the Clones.
Rogue Trooper Pack, classic characters, and solo. So basically, all the other movies and properties that are not included in the trilogy or the 9 movies.
The 9 film series, yeah.
So I don't know how many characters that is, but it's probably I don't know, at least 30 characters.
Easy.
In that pack, so I don't know how much the deluxe edition would be, but
yeah.
I want to play with the blue milk Skywalker.
So I guess you're gonna go get the physical copy.
No, I don't care about the physical Lego, but I want to play with the blue milk Skywalker in game if there is one. I want to push the button to drink the blue milk from the alien. By the way, when you go to the Star Wars land in Disneyland, you can buy the blue milk. It's $8.
Yeah.
It's fucking blue. It's milk with blue food coloring in it.
Yeah, I figured that's all.
And it costs $8.
Yep.
But you get a little fancy thing to drink it out of, I suppose.
Yep.
Which you can then keep. But I think it's just a plastic cup. Whatever. I don't mean to ruin it for everybody, but it's not that great. It's like $8. Anyways, those are 2 pretty fucking cool videos that dropped like in the last week for games.
Yep. I'm going back to the PlayStation page to see what other trailers dropped.
Coming up on this week.
They added a NBA 2K22 trailer in there for you.
Will be
anyone, anywhere zipline views.
Yeah, they added zip lines to the whatever park thing. Yeah, you can.
This Wander is that VR game you were talking about earlier in the podcast.
Yep.
Monarch demo. Revere Night Tactic. Wait, they're adding more to City Skyline? Wow.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they drop about 10 trailers a day on that channel. Damn. Okay. What's coming up? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because we always do this segment, but it never gets old for me because I like to look forward. So tomorrow obviously is Uncharted Legendary Edition.
Yep.
Legacy
and Pokemon Arceus.
Legacy of Thieves collection.
$50.
$50 or $10 if you already own Uncharted. It costs $10 to upgrade. Trust me, it will be on the store. It's not on the store yet, but it will be on the store. They did the same thing with Death Stranding. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't put it on the store until it actually launches, but it will be there.
You might need to go on. I wonder if they're going to make you install. Because don't they have like Game Plus for Uncharted? I can't remember.
No,
they don't.
No.
Okay.
And then in February, a
lot of games coming out.
The middle of February, you have Horizon, and as the guy, the epic guy in the chat for here's the thing too. I forgot to say with Uncharted, if you upgrade in the first week of it coming out, you get a movie ticket to go see the Uncharted movie, which comes out, I think, on February 5th. You could get a ticket to go see, redeem and go see one ticket, but one ticket is good to go see the Uncharted movie, which
February 18th. 18th of February. Yeah, cool. You got Sifu coming out in February, which is something I'm most likely going to pick up.
Dying Light 2 comes out on February 4th.
Yep.
I'm not getting it, but
nor am I. I will get that when it probably goes on sale.
Yeah.
down the road, Basically, when I start clearing out most of my backlog, then I'll pick it up. Or I'll just wait until eventually 6 years from now it drops for free.
Yeah. Sifu is February 8th. That's a hard pass for me. I hate that developer, but whatever.
It caught my eye, so yeah. Edge of Eternity drops on the 10th. It's a JRPG.
That's a pass for me. I have other JRPGs that I would rather play before that.
Well, the reason I saw
including Lost Judgment.
PS5. Yeah, you need to finish that. Well, first you need to start it, then you need to finish it.
Horizon Forbidden West is February 18th.
18th. Yep.
Which I need to play Horizon DLC before that. So
you need to start it at least next week. Because who knows how long it might take you to beat it. I don't think it's very long, but who knows.
Destiny Witch Queen expansion is February 22nd. That's a pass for me as well.
That's going to be a pass.
I just can't, I can't put the effort into that game that it deserves. So
there's Elden Ring on the 25th.
Elden Ring, and I have to pass on that too because I suck.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence on that one.
Listen,
it's
I saw a guy doing a podcast, and he was like, "Oh, this game's not going to be that hard," because they did an interview with the From Software guy that makes all the Dark Souls games, and he was saying this game has, because it's open world, it has a lot of different paths you can go down, and therefore, so he didn't want to make it too punishing on the players for them to explore, because in Souls games, if you die, like, you're screwed, right? And he didn't, because this game's an open world game, he's, the developer is like, well, we don't want to punish players too much for exploring. And they took that comment and translated that into, it's not going to be that hard. Bullshit. This game's going to be tits hard. I'm sorry, but they may make it so that you can like set up a camp so that you don't have to like respawn all the way back at the beginning of the map or something, because it's open world, when you die. But you're gonna fucking die, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna die a lot.
They're gonna kill you around every corner. They're gonna fucking kill you. They may not make it as punishing if you do die for you to get back to where you were at. But you're going to lose all your souls.
Oh, you know what's going to happen is they're like, oh, we're not going to make it too punishing, but we're going to just make sure. That'd be funny if they added weapon damage.
Oof. Oof. But I mean, you're going to lose all your... You know you're going to lose all your souls. You know that the bosses are going to be punishing as fuck. And they're going to put some bosses that are going to be optional are going to be absolutely insane. Obviously, people are going to figure out how to cheese shit because, you know, in open world games, it's a lot easier to cheese AI, you know, pathing and stuff. Like, for example, like in Halo, there's like, I was watching this video on this Halo boss where you can like just grapple like up to this thing, and then the AI is so stupid it can't get to you, and you just shoot him from there until he's dead. And I know that Demon Souls had some shit in there that was like that, and it's not even open world. So, this game's gonna have AI pathing issues if you like maybe kite like a boss, you know, through a castle wall or some shit and it gets stuck, or I'm sure there's gonna be shit like that, but don't believe that because the developer said, oh, we're not going to punish you as hard for dying, means that the game's going to be fucking easy, because it's not. You know, it's not. Don't believe that shit. I've never... I get to a point where I'm just like, these games are never, ever going to be my thing 100%. Because I just don't believe that you should like beat the shit out of your player. I don't think that that's a good strategy to make a fun game.
That's a bad strategy.
And it's like, yeah, if you're sitting down to a game and like you can't progress because you're literally getting your ass beat, that's not a fun time like for anyone. I don't think so.
All right.
But I would never play Elden Ring without a guide, or at least my fingertips on a guide.
That Elden Ring's, my friend, he really, really enjoys the Dark Souls games.
Mm-hmm.
And because he just started recently playing them. And he goes, yeah, I'm going to get Elden Ring, and then I'll finish it around December.
Does he play without a guide?
Yeah, he doesn't play with it. He says, there's no guides for this game, because when I get it, I'm going to be playing it.
Oh, there'll be a guide on day one. There'll be a guide somewhere. Within 24 hours, there'll be a guide up.
Now, he'll probably play it through probably, I want to say probably most of March.
No, I believe that. I believe it.
He's pretty good at that. But, yeah, I'm still on the fence about it. It's one of those things I'm leaning towards buying it. But I'm also like, God damn it, you said this new Star Wars Lego game just made me like, maybe I should readjust my thinking on what I should buy.
Well, you know the Lego Star Wars game is not going to cock block you. It's going to be easy as fuck.
Oh, yeah. So, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's February. In March, Babylon's Fall is coming out.
3-1 is LX2, which is like a shooter.
I thought, isn't it also on PC? I thought. Okay, it looks like it's coming to PC on March 1st also. I don't know what Babylon's Fall is. I think it's like
it's like Godfall.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. But it's Platinum Games.
Yeah. Yep, which makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
I will wait for a looter. I will always wait for a looter anything to go on sale, I think, at this point. Unless it's Division. Like, Division is top tier stuff for me.
Okay.
Even above Destiny. it's like, I think when it comes to like looters, it's like, I want to play the best looter. I don't want to, and then everything else I'll wait for. So like, like Outriders and Godfall and like even Diablo in some cases, it's like,
all right,
I would rather wait than and then I have my top tier one, which I think the only looter that I played that I felt like was kind of fair in how it distributed loot was Division. And
well, that was a really thought out game too.
Yeah, or I guess game as a service where it like distributes loot.
Yeah.
Type situation, because they're all
basically similar.
They're all similar. So why would you want to play one over another why would you spend your money on that genre unless you're playing what you feel is the best version of that situation?
Yep.
Gran
Turismo 7.
Yeah.
March 4th. That is a game I'm probably going to pass on. I'll let you and Flat play that.
I'm waiting for reviews before I pick it up, I'm
pretty sure Flat's probably going to get that day one.
That's a system game right there. It's like, why else do you have a PS5 if you're not going to play its top of the line graphics showcaser, right? But I will tell you what I'm getting day one, and that's on March 10th. DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, baby.
Aztec Forgotten Gods? No.
Dawn of Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Dawn of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Because I love the Assassin's Creed.
There's a game coming out. There's a few games that are coming out on the Switch in March, where I'm like, you sons of bitches, these are games that I would actually buy and play. But like there's that triangle strategy game that's very similar to it's a Square Enix game, but it's very similar to how it's a turn-based RPG where you take over the board.
Okay.
And then I think it also has some dice to it. I can't remember. That's one of them. But they have Kirby. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It's coming out on March 25th. That open world Kirby game.
Mm-hmm.
That they should dropped last year. So yeah. So wow. Tiny. Let's see what else is coming out. There it is right there. Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin.
That's my final release date for that game. Definitely getting that one.
Final.
Mm-hmm. So I have
Kirby and the Forgotten.
I have 8 days to finish the Assassin's Creed DLC.
I think you can do it.
Yep.
Then on March 25th, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Yeah, that's a sail game for me. It falls in my sailboat, if you know what I mean. Sailboat reference.
Sailboat. All right. April. Only one in here worth looking at is going to be, of course, Lego Star Wars. Mind you, that's literally the only game that they're showing for me, besides something called 13 Sentinels.
Maybe that's why they wanted April so bad, because May has some releases that might compete against it, but not really. But yeah,
I mean, if they could have dropped it at the beginning of May.
Yeah,
because all the games I see for May are at the end.
May the 4th is what they should have dropped it on, but they're not thinking right. They should have just they should have just delayed their and got their shit in order. I got that game perfect, and dropped it
that
on
or Disney was like, if you do May the 4th, we want a chunk of it. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, they're gonna get a chunk of it anyways.
Yep. Forspoken is on May 24th.
Yep. I think that's gonna be the game of the year for this year. I don't know why I feel like that, but I just have this funny feeling that game is gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought this was also coming out on PS4, but I guess I was wrong.
No, Forspoken is Unreal 5.
That's PS5 only. Wow, PS5 and PC, but
it's Unreal
PS5 only.
It's Unreal 5. It's using Unreal 5. It's the first game, first AAA game that's gonna come out to use Unreal 5.
Well, I was talking to someone about it. I was like, listen, there's a game coming out, and I was talking about Forspoken. I was like, he goes, it's like, it's an isekai, and it it perked his ears up kind of thing. It's like, well, you need to get a PS5, but I might be on the PS4. I'm not 100% on it.
Nope.
You know?
Nope.
I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah. Runs off Unreal 5, so nope.
Yep. Saints Row comes out in August. That's going to be a game for sale for me.
Are you getting Vampire the Masquerade?
Is that the single player stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I will have to see. If anything, I might wait to see if it's on sale or not.
I don't care about Saints Row. I think that game will be cheap. That game will be cheap soon after it launches.
Yep. November, Starfield, which we will maybe see, maybe not.
Xbox exclusive. Not going to get it. It's Starfield's an Xbox exclusive.
It'll be on Game Pass, so.
Yep.
But yeah,
it'll melt your computer. It sure will.
It will. I wish they would give us a goddamn release date for Gotham Knights already, and God of War.
It means it's not. It means it's not close, and it may not come out this year.
Yeah.
If it's not already, it doesn't already have a release date. I'd say if it doesn't have a release date by March to May, maybe May at the latest, it's not coming out this year. I don't think Starfield will come out this year either. I know they're like, oh, it's 11/11. If they have to delay it, they will. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. You know? And if you have half your team sick for a week and a half at alternating weeks during the year, you're not getting shit done. So
nope.
I know there's already been many articles written about several game studios that have gone to 4-day weeks, 4-day work weeks. And, you know, attrition and people leaving and, yeah, so.
Yeah, I know what's going on because it's affecting the factory where I'm at.
It's affecting everything across the board. Like,
they hired over 100 people this week through orientation.
Mm.
And that was just the main group. And then we had the temp group, which brought in like an extra 50. And then next week they're hiring another 100.
Damn.
So, yeah. Well, they're so far behind, and their turnaround is really high right now because one of the plants isn't. They make drive shafts for several companies out there like Ford, Mercedes, Toyota, right now. And Ford, a few of their factories are actually relying on this one plant out there to make drive shafts, but they're so far behind. So, yeah. And they're working 7 days a week. So people are just, not getting days off, so they're just quitting.
Yep.
So the turnaround is really fucking high right now.
It's happening everywhere.
Yes, it is.
So some companies are offering perks, or they're like double staffing at half.
Yep.
Work
Right now they're hiring and there's a temporary extra $6 an hour on top of what they make.
Oh.
And then the weekends are time and a half and double. So when they're hiring at 20 something an hour, adding that $6.
All right, to end the podcast, we're going to end on the Nathan Drake Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection trailer. Enjoy.
I gotta pull it up.
How we might have ended up.
It's only 90 seconds long.
I need to pull it up. Drake.
And that is the podcast. Thank you for listening, or fuck you, depending on whether you like us or not. I don't know which one is which. If you like us, fuck you. And if you don't, thank you for listening. Something like that.
Wow, wait, it's the Legacy of Thieves collection launch trailer. Alright, I am ready. And 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just going to say,
different choices.
If you've played this game and you don't upgrade it and you don't play it on PS5, then I don't like you anymore. Sorry, as a person. I'm judgmental like that.
You're petty.
I am. Especially the Lost Legacy, you gotta enjoy that playthrough again with Nadine and Chloe. And then you gotta go watch the movie, because for $10 you get the upgrade and a movie pass. So shit, you really have. If you're gonna watch the movie anyway, you might as well just get the free movie ticket. I'm not trying to sell PlayStation stuff or anything. I'm not a Sony pony shill or anything. They should just hire me to sell their shit. Cause
how long we been chasing this thing, huh? You and me.
yeah.
Nice.
I heard the game loads in 2 seconds. Buy it.
There's probably that feature that most PS5 games now have,
yes.
where you just hit the thing below the play button.
Yep, they do. They have that too, and they have the haptic feedback and the triggers and. Yep, and I hear the game sucks. No, it doesn't. Damn. Well, if only it did that, right? Blowjob and a game. What the fuck? That's the podcast. Later, hey Tro. What's your sign off? You got a sign off?
Fuck it, I'm out.
No, that's not quite it. That's not quite it. It's fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Wow, wow.
Later.